Welcome to House of Bob presents Chariot of the Bobs, an alien RPG adventure written by Free League Press.
Hi, I'm Schubert. I'll be playing Leah Davis, the ship's thrill-seeking pilot.
I'm Christina, and I'm playing Captain Miller.
I'm Alex, and I'll be playing Wilson, a shrewd Wayland-Yutani company agent.
I'm Sean, and I'll be your GM, your game mother for this series. Last time on Chariot of the Bobs, Davis and Rye have re-established communications on board the Cronus just in time to hear a blood-curdling scream ringing out through the ship's radio. An enraged Johns attacked Wilson, who then killed the XO in self-defense, kicking him into the air scrubber's electrified pool. The crew then regathered on the bridge, and everyone took drugs together. Clayton, the Cronus' corporate agent, returns, letting you know that she and Reed were attacked by a large alien creature. Reed was killed. Clayton shot at it, and then it retreated to the rear of the ship. Clayton has then subsequently offered you a huge amount of money to get you to help her capture the creature. She wants to recover it for Wayland-Yutani so that it can be studied, and defenses against its kind can be developed by the corporation. You know that you still need to reactivate the ship's reactor in order to get out of deep space and back to safety. We left off with everyone suspicious of each other, heading towards Clayton's corporate suite. All the players have received their Act 3 agendas, secret objectives that they're supposed to achieve based on their characters' goals and motivations.
I don't see why I have to be suspicious of anybody here.
Mine's not a secret because I'm very trustworthy and...
Exactly. The only person I trust here is you, I guess.
Yeah. You know what? Out of everybody who's here, you should trust Wilson the most.
No.
Because Wilson has the most to lose if things don't go well.
Yeah, but I guess the thing that makes me not trust Wilson is our definitions of goes well is way different.
What are you talking about? If we make money for the corporation, things go well.
Oh, then we're on top of it.
Okay.
Last time we kind of organized you guys, Wilson, Miller, Davis, Rye, and Clayton are all hanging out on the bridge. Clayton has suggested that she's got some codes in the corporate suite that she could go pick up and then meet you guys at the reactor.
Has she left on her own already?
Didn't we all go together?
Well, she's right about to head out. She invited Wilson to go with her.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go. That seems
Okay.
like a corporate agent job. So,
All right. So Wilson and Clayton head out down one of the hallways. Rye turns to Miller and Davis and says, I kind of think we should take the deal. I mean, it's probably important if there's more aliens out there, you know, and plus she's going to pay us. What do you think?
I look to Captain Miller, my captain.
Yeah, Miller has her hands in the sort of a prayer pose right in front of her mouth. Well, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we need to grab everything we can and then space these two guys. Or something around that. Because we're not getting home with them. They're dangerous. I don't know if you've noticed, but they will put our lives on the line for whatever this is, whatever is happening here, this horrible mess that they're in. You know, we know basically by now that Wilson blew up our ship, and we can't trust him with this ship. So if you're with me, we're going to get out of here. That's my plan.
I'm with you, but I think we got to take care of these whatever they are, these things.
Yeah. The one thing that I do agree with him with is that we don't have what it takes to stop them. And I don't know if we have what it takes to stop them here. If anybody's got any ideas for that, I'm open.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering is, are there any weapons on board this ship? Is there an armory?
I think there is an armory. And also we do have a few things, but so far, none of that really works. We've seen their heads shot off and they're still going. We've seen supposedly people turn on each other immediately and then run away.
Tell me about what kind of gear you guys do have.
Yeah, let's see. I got an incinerator.
An incinerator?
Like a flamethrower.
M2040 incinerator.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. And then I have only 9 incendiary ammos, so not a ton.
Well, maybe it'll be enough.
And then I do have a M31 motion tractor. What's that? Oh, that's just my tractor thing.
Yeah, that's the little beeper. It tells you how close something
where
might be to
everybody's
you.
at.
Your radar.
It sounds more like a weapon when you just say M31, though.
It does. Here's what I'm thinking, Captain, and you tell me if you think I'm on the right track. We got to take care of these things. They want us to get them as some kind of science experiment for them to deal with later. I don't think that's a safe idea. I think we just got to take them out. So why don't we tell them we're going along with that plan and say we're going out to capture the alien for them and then destroy it.
Sure. I'm for that part of it, but what do we do about them? They only care about getting the specimen to Weyland-Yutani. So as soon as we don't have that specimen, I'm worried about our safety, basically, is what that comes down to.
I guess we could pretend that we captured it alive, but it's just dead. Just put it in like a crate or something. I don't know. This is why you're the captain.
Where are the stasis capsules from where the back of the ship is? Because isn't that where we need to go, the back?
Clayton told you that when she was attacked by the creature, which is on the deck above you, that it fled towards the rear of the ship. So if you're looking at deck A, the mother room is at the fore of the ship, and the cryostasis pods are all at the aft of the ship.
Okay.
What are you thinking? We put one of these things in a cryostasis?
Well, yes, but not alive, as you say.
I'm down for that.
They can't prove it's not alive until they go check on it. And at that point, we'll have control of the ship. And that's what I care about the most.
Makes sense to me. As long as we take care of these things.
What are you thinking, Rye?
I think, this is just GM/Rye talking, is that
yes,
probably if you are able to kill this creature or destroy it, maybe get rid of whatever evidence that you might have of it, then what reason would the corporate agents have to go any further with you?
Well, that's what I was saying.
I mean, why would they do anything to you if there's no profit to it?
Oh, probably because they'd try to make us go back or something. In my mind, anyways, it sounds like they are dead set on bringing a specimen back regardless. So whether it's they bring the one that's alive now or then maybe try to inject us later with some sort of weird shit, that all seems possible.
Okay. I want you to think about not just the alien creature that Clayton said she was attacked by, but also what other evidence is on the ship that you might have to get rid of in order to really scrub the place.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I don't know if we need to scrub it specifically. I just don't want the alive stuff still.
Okay, that's fair. Clayton takes Wilson to her corporate suite. In the hallway on the way to the living area from the bridge is a sealed door with a keypad on it. It's got corporate suite written on it. Little placard, black plastic, looks nice and crisp. One of the cleaner spaces that you've seen on the ship. She punches in a code, carefully hiding it from your vision, and the door opens up. Inside you see a spacious area that was once quite luxurious. The bed is soaked with blood. The couch stuffing is all torn out, and the furniture in the room is destroyed. You look around and you see, just underneath the mattress, kind of poking out, a plastic case of what is probably some sort of drugs.
Mm-hmm.
You see a wall safe built into the wall. There's a wet bar that has been cleaved in two, splintered and wrecked, as well as most of the alcohol bottles here just shattered. As well, you see a walk-in closet. You know, according to the files on the ship, that there is usually an escape pod accessible through that walk-in closet.
Usually.
Clayton turns to you and says, Wilson,
Clayton,
I need your help.
what's up?
I suspect that the other members of your crew are not going to conform to company code.
Yeah, that's kind of been the play since we got on board. They're not exactly great about following protocol, and they definitely think that I blew up the Montero.
Did you?
Well, I followed company protocol. I followed my orders from Mother. And we both know what's best for us is to follow orders.
Understood. She walks over to the wall safe, punches in another code, carefully hiding it from you. Opens up. And she pulls out 2 stacks of cash bills.
Okay. Nice. All right.
She riffles them, passes you half of the stack. At a quick glance, you know that this is probably like 500 grand.
Okay.
And she says,
wow.
This is your bonus.
All right.
I need you to make sure that the 2/6 Draconis strain, their samples, and if possible, the alien creature, are contained and protected and returned to the station. We need to make sure that Weyland-Yutani has this research material because this creature is dangerous. And if we don't know how to fight it, we're going to lose to it.
Yeah, you got it. That is no problem. That's in line with my orders. So I gotcha, and I appreciate the added resources to compensate for that. So you got it.
So here's what I know. There are containers of ancient AO3959X in the science lab.
Okay.
Get those into my walk-in closet.
Okay.
Barring that, if you're stopped for any reason, get me at least a full syringe of the inoculation. And if you can, like an urn or vial or even one of the bodies of one of the creatures, also stow in there. That's our insurance policy if we can't get the actual creature.
So we got to get the samples from the science lab.
Yep.
A full syringe of the inoculation.
Yep.
And an urn.
An urn, yep.
Okay.
That's the original material that we discovered on 2/6 Draconis.
Right. Oh, okay. It's not just like any flower pot or whatever.
Right.
Not just any vase.
Right. Sound good?
Yeah, you got it.
All right. See you soon.
Wilson does a little salute or whatever and starts heading towards, I guess, the science lab.
Okay.
Where's the science lab? Is that back up on deck A?
Oh, no. It's on deck B. Just further
It's on
back.
deck B. Okay, so it's just down the hall, like halfway down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You leave through the door, and it closes behind you. Here's the dealio. I want to know where everybody is headed on the ship. I kind of have an idea where you are now, but I want to know first, where are Rye and Miller headed? Or sorry, Davis and Miller, where are you headed?
Davis, Rye, and Miller. We're all together.
And we're a team. Yeah, I think we're headed to the back of the ship because we need to start up the whole dealio.
And which deck are you aiming for?
Is that B or C deck? C deck is what we're
the
aiming
reactor
for.
core, is deck C. Okay.
Yeah.
So the three of you head down the junction, down to the deck C, and heading through the cargo area.
While we're heading through, before you narrate something horrible.
Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to say that Davis would ask Miller to hold the flamethrower just in case there's any alien threats around the corner. Incinerating them might be the best way to deal with them.
Okay.
Sure, no problem. I'll take the lead and have it out.
All right. You head down through the cargo area, weapons at the ready. You walk through this huge, dark catwalk, chains rattling on either side of you from these cargo lifters and hoists that would be used to move cargo around. They clank kind of eerily in the dark. You come up to the rear balcony. I don't think anybody's been back this far so far. You know that just through this next door, there are these two huge coolant tank containment centers that are used to help keep the reactor under control. Beyond that is the actual reactor relay control. And then beyond that is a containment room with the actual core. You know that odds are, if the core is compromised in any way, the radioactivity will be at its peak in that area. Who's leading the way?
I think Miller's ahead.
Okay.
But I will be taking, instruction from Raya as we go along because they're the ones that actually know this whole thing more than me.
Okay. You open the door into the reactor relay. The only lighting here comes from an open access port on the side. It glows a dull, pale blue, casting these long, deep shadows. You can see the furniture here has been torn up, and loose equipment has been piled up against one side of the room, almost in this ring shape around the wall, or against the wall. In the pile of debris there lies a crumpled up spacesuit. The filthy helmet is mostly fogged up, and the suit looks like it was probably set on fire at one point. You see a door, big, thick containment door with this tiny little window on the far wall that you know is blocking you from the containment, the actual core, rather. And to your side, you can see all this big control panel that is blinking red and orange warning lights all over it.
I say to Rye, I'm assuming that's not good. I'm pointing at the lights. Is that a radiation leakage I'm suspecting?
Well, it probably is something that we need to get under control. I can see what I can do. Anybody here any better at computers than I am?
Better at computers? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
You're a computer gal.
Rise Comtech is, pretty decent. Why don't one of you guys roll that for me? It's going to be 7 dice.
Yes, I got 1 success.
Okay. Rye begins clacking at the computer, and you see subsequently, over the course of the first minute, one of these orange lights powers down and flickers to a pale green. And you see the sweat beading on the side of her face. Okay, I think I'm making some progress here. And I want you both to make observation rolls.
Oh, not good. We can take a stress out of reroll, right?
You can take a stress reroll, yeah.
Davis got 1 success.
Okay. Then we're good.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I did really good on that roll.
Uh-oh.
So my spacesuit that's sitting over in that nest of debris is not just a suit. As Rye begins to clack on the computers, and as you are watching and sweating, looking through the reactor window, trying to keep an eye out on the hall behind you, the suit begins to shuffle and move and slowly pick itself up. And it's going to get a free attack, because I rolled 3 successes to beat your 1.
Yikes.
I just say this because I completely saw this coming, and I was like,
this is exactly what I said.
I have the flamethrower out. I'm ready for this, so I'm ready to burn.
The creature pounces. With a sudden snarl, this abomination leaps fully across the room like a giant monkey. It's going to attack Rye with 8 dice.
Jesus Christ.
That's 1 hit. Rye is knocked to the ground. Whatever maybe computer device that she was holding skitters away from her, rolling away from her on the ground. I need everybody to roll a panic roll. You should all just be at 1 stress because of this event happening right now.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 1.
All right. So a panic for Miller. Roll that. D6 plus your current stress level.
6.
You are keeping it together. You managed to keep your nerves in check. The creature then, having successfully knocked Rye to the ground, begins to beat on her prone body. This is going to be brutal. You are down 1 NPC.
God, the one we need.
Yes. 2 fists come down and smash Rye's skull open flat. We're going to draw initiative. Miller, you're a 5. Davis, you're a 2, and my creature operates on 4 and 9. Davis, you go first. What do you do?
Okay, well, it's flamethrowing time then.
Flamethrower is, I believe, a ranged combat attack. So you roll your ranged plus your agility, and then however many successes you get, you deal 2 damage per.
1 success.
Okay, so you deal 2 points of damage. It actually goes through its armor because it is a little bit weak to fire.
Nice.
That brings us to its first turn, unless you're making a move to try and get out of the room or anything like that. after you fire.
No, I'm trying to face off against it. Davis is just like screaming at it and full blast flamethrowering it.
Okay. With 2 of you left, the creature lunges forward for one of its remaining possible victims. That is going to be going for Davis, the one with the flamethrower that has threatened it. Oh, a miss. No successes. The creature goes to grab towards your head, and you manage to bring the flamethrower up, knock its arms away from yourself, and get a little bit of distance. It is Miller's turn.
Miller is going to try to see where Rye left off, because we just got to get this shit going.
Okay.
And I don't have a weapon, so...
Okay, you can see that there's a blinking line of code on the screen. Reboot phase 3. Yes or no? Riot hit the Y, but the enter button is like right there.
Yeah.
To get over there without endangering yourself here, I want you to roll a mobility.
Sure. I did get a 6, but I also got a 1 on my stress die.
Ooh, okay. Roll me panic again.
7.
You gain a nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range goes up by 1. Miller sees that there's just a single line of code left that she needs to hit enter on, dives across the room, managing to just slide underneath the creature's flailing arms, slams enter on the keyboard, and then is knocked to the side. She has a moment of panic, gains a nervous twitch, and both of your stress goes up by 1. You see the computer start to hum. Affirmative. Rebooting reactor core. And you hear the energy in the room begin to change its tone. The creature will take its turn. This is another pounce. Again at Davis with the flamethrower. That's 2 successes. You take 2 damage. You drop any handheld items, are knocked to the ground, and make an immediate panic roll.
Oh, no. So I drop the flamethrower and I make a panic roll.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1. I add 2 stress, so 3 total.
Okay, so you're keeping it together.
Okay.
However, when this creature does a pounce, if it successfully knocks you down, this is the same thing that happened to Rye. It gets to make a second bonus attack on you.
Lovely.
Keep your skull in one piece.
Only 1 success on 12 dice.
Wow.
You take another 2 points of damage.
Wait a second. Okay, I only have 2 health.
Okay, so
What?
that doesn't necessarily mean death.
Okay.
You are going to be taking a critical injury. Roll me 2d6s, and 1 is the 1s digit and 1 is the 10s digit. D66.
53. Is that good or bad?
It's not great. The creature cuts an artery in your leg.
Oh, no.
Oh no, I need those.
You have 1 turn to survive unless someone provides you medical aid. Otherwise, it's fatal.
Can they do medical aid for themselves? Or it has to be administered by someone else?
If you recover a health point by yourself, before you fail a death roll, you can try to give yourself first aid. So you would need something to recover your health in order to do it yourself.
Okay, so I'm not unconscious. I'm just bleeding out. Horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Great.
So you'll still get a turn once it comes back to you,
Awesome. Okay, well, Davis is still screaming.
which I think is now. So, Davis, I want you to roll a stamina roll. You cannot push this roll, and you do not include stress dice. Oh, sorry. Hold on. This is, you have 1 turn. So this will happen at the end of the creature's next turn. So you're still okay. You have your turn right now.
Okay. Don't I have an alien on top of me?
Yeah. It's not pinning you, but it did slash your leg as it knocked you to the ground. So, yeah, you're scrambling there. Flamethrowers 2 feet to your right. The creature is lurching over top of you. Miller is over there shaking against the computer console, her nervous twitch in full force.
If Davis was like a doctor or something, like she would know exactly what to do, but she's not. And she's probably just going to try to grab the flamethrower and kill this thing.
All right. Make yourself an attack.
So I can grab it. I guess it just got knocked away a bit.
Yeah. Instead of being able to move around this turn, you spend that time grabbing it.
All right. Davis gets up. You see just a massive gush of blood pouring out of her leg, and she kind of like limps on it, but grabs the flamethrower. Does her best. I got 3 successes.
And how much damage is that?
I believe that's 6.
All right. The creature, the flame runs up its body, roaring all over the suit, incinerating off of it. It's reaching for you, but it looks to be on its last legs. It is its turn.
No. I thought you were going to say it was incinerated. Come on.
Almost.
Well, now I'm dead.
We'll see. The creature gives a horrible roar, screaming in fury as this fire is racing all over its body. Everybody makes a panic roll.
Got a 5 for Davis.
7.
The 5, you're still good. The 7 goes bumped up to the next level. Miller starts to tremble uncontrollably. All skill rolls that use agility suffer a -2 until your panic stops. And it's your turn, Miller.
Does it seem like it's on its last legs, or does it seem like it still needs...
It definitely looks hobbled.
Okay. I was panicking. I thought I didn't have any weapons, but actually I have realized in the last moment that I still had my axe actually on my hip. So I'm gonna fucking try to body check it with an axe.
You pull a fire hatchet off of your belt and you swing for the creature.
Just anywhere in the mass. I'm not even trying to aim properly.
All right. Close combat plus strength.
All right. Nothing happens, but I will push it one more there.
Okay.
Okay, worth it. I got 1 6 and nothing on my stress die.
Oh, you get to roll 1 additional die.
5.
Okay. 2 points of damage, which is exactly enough to bring this creature down.
Thank God.
The axe buries itself in the creature's neck, severing some important nervous system of the creature. It lets out one last gurgling and then falls to the ground. Davis, you're going to roll a death roll. This is your stamina. You cannot push. You're not allowed to roll stress dice, and you have a -1 on it.
Well, then I'm rolling 1 die.
Oh, no.
I rolled a 6.
Good, right?
Okay, that gives Miller time to give medical aid.
Oh, thank God. I do have a 1 in medical aid.
Nice.
So 1 plus, I'm assuming, wits or empathy?
Medical aid is empathy.
Oh, thank God. I have 5 in empathy. Okay, I did get a 6.
All right.
Nice.
Wow. So you manage just in the nick of time. You rip up your jacket. You wrap it around Davis's leg, managing to stop the bleeding to the area. The both of you collapse there, panting. The adrenaline flowing through your body. This creature lies on the ground in front of you. And you can see on the console, the reactor core. Reactor core stabilizing.
I did want to ask, since I used my jacket and that's my special item, can I get rid of my stress? Since I used my jacket to wrap up her leg.
Yes. Davis's wound, patched up by Miller's special item, allows Miller to alleviate her stress.
That's cool.
And we head up to deck B with Wilson.
Wilson's heading down the hallway to the science lab. There has been some real fucked up shit going on the ship.
What?
Since he got here. He's nervous about lots of things that could be dangerous. So he's tiptoeing on his way down. He's trying not to make too much noise. He's trying to be aware of his surroundings. He's going down to the science lab.
Okay. You tiptoe through. Make me a stealth roll.
1 success.
Okay. You head into the hall with the science lab, and you can smell the acrid burning that we know Davis saw, that one of the lab rooms has been completely incinerated before.
Right.
That hits your nostrils and you're kind of taken aback by it. You step up to that door and you look in and you see that there's this barrel in the middle of the room and everything around it is completely burned. The door across the hall sits ajar. You look in and you see a mess of sludge on the ground, an urn sitting on the middle table.
Okay.
You see the refrigerator in the back of the room. The glass of it is shattered.
Okay.
And perched in the corner, curled up against the wall, You freeze up as you see this creature and you take a point of stress.
Oh no.
This thing with an eyeless, white-pink head elongated to this point. It's gaunt. You know that if it stood up, it would easily surpass 2 meters in length. Jawline imperceptible. Got its arm clutched over its head in a sort of fetal position up against the wall, and it's just clicking. This curled tail wrapped around itself protectively. It looks like it's not noticed you.
I fucking back out of the room. like a Homer Simpson into a bush. I back out of the room. Oh my God. So I have my bolt gun still, right?
Yep.
Okay. Am I wearing my compression suit? I'm still wearing my compression suit.
Yeah, I don't think you had your helmet on, though, or your mask, or you're mid-running. You might have had your visor open.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to close my visor. I'm going to take a deep breath. And I'm going to tiptoe back in. And I'm going to try to have the element of surprise. And I'm going to shoot this thing with my fucking bolt gun.
You get 1 free attack.
Okay. 2 successes.
Not bad. Not bad. So you deal damage twice.
Yeah. Okay.
How much damage does the bolt gun do?
It does 3.
Wowzers. Okay.
Is that good or is that...
Oh, that's really good.
Okay.
The one problem is it is a single shot. It has to be reloaded as a slow action.
Right.
So let's see here. So you deal 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
Reduced by 1 point of armor. So it takes 5 points. So now your next turn, if you want to reload that gun, you're doing that instead of shooting.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So you have fired at it. You've done 5 points of damage. You see the bolt fly through the air, and for a second, everything kind of goes slow motion as the creature reacts almost faster than the sound coming from the gun. It starts to turn towards you, and the bolt slashes through the top of its skull, and this burst of acid splashes up against the wall behind it. You see the metal start to corrode, and the creature screams at you. Your initiative. You are a 6. The creature gets 8 and 9.
Oh, no. No. So it gets 2 moves before I get to do anything?
No, you go first, and then it goes twice. What do you do?
What else is around me?
You've got this door that you're standing at that's currently ajar. You've got whatever you would imagine would be in like a science tech lab, these urns, the ooze on the floor, the hallway behind you, that burned out room, and then behind the hall that you came through is the living area.
How much ground could I cover in 1 turn here if I...
Each sort of run would get you through kind of like 1 zone.
So that would maybe get me to the living area.
Right. And if you run twice, you would do 2 fast actions. You wouldn't get a slow action.
Okay. My fast action, I am running.
Okay.
I run out of the science sector, back up towards the living sector, and I duck around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use my slow action to reload my gun.
Okay, so you run 1, and then you reload.
Yes.
Okay, the creature pursues you. You hear it slithering with these like giant claws through the hallway coming after you. I'm going to let you roll a stealth because you are kind of clutched over in the corner here. See if it notices you as it comes through the door.
3 successes.
All right, I got 2 successes. So the creature comes into the room and is looking around. You can see this acidic blood dripping over the side of its face, and it's like attempting to use like maybe sonar or something to detect you. It's going to use its next turn to try and search for you. Roll me another mobility.
No successes.
And the creature turns full towards you. Oh, no. And you see its jaws extend like a goblin shark, teeth protruding out from it, reaching towards you. It leaps at you.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You manage to dodge out of the way at the last second. The creature hits the wall behind you, and you are scrambling across the floor. It's your turn.
I shoot the gun at it.
Make a firing.
No successes.
Oh, no. Are you pushing it?
Yeah, I'm going to push it. There's no success. Can I push more than once?
No.
Oh, fuck.
You wouldn't want to anyway.
All right, here we go. This adult neomorph from Prometheus launches itself into another leaping attack. 1 success, 1 point of damage.
Oh, I have 2 armor.
Roll 2d6, and if you get a 6, you reduce it.
I did get a 6, just 1.
Okay, no damage. You are thrown to the ground. Make a panic roll.
4.
Okay, so you're holding it together. And then it goes for the slam. 1 success, 2 points of damage.
And I get to roll my 2 armor again?
Yep,
No successes.
2 damage.
That brings me down to 0.
Okay. Roll me a critical injury. So a d6 plus a d6. 1 is the 1's digit, 1's the 10's digit.
41.
You have a broken leg. You cannot run.
No.
Only crawl.
Oh, no.
This sickening snap as it brings its claws down on you. You hear your shin just crunch underneath its claw. That was its first turn.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That's so fucked up.
I'm so fucked.
Sensing your panic and your fear, the creature glowers over top of you with a terrifying... It leans in close, its razor teeth dripping over you. A drop of acid falls on the side of your cheek and just sears towards your ear. Make a panic roll.
5.
Okay? You're still holding it together. It's your turn.
Could I still theoretically, even with a broken leg, do 2 fast actions to move 2 zones?
No, because now you're crawling. Crawling, you can't run. You must crawl. Crawling works just like running, but it's a slow action. That means you can't crawl twice in the same round. So you can move once, and then you only have a fast action remaining.
So I'm in the living area hallway.
Yeah. You can see like all these pods around you. You see like some of the carnage of whatever took place before here. You see posters on the walls of all the various crewmates, you know, their pictures of their loved ones that they left behind, slowly decayed over the 75 years the ship has been here.
Okay. Could I get into like one of the rooms in the living area and close the door behind me?
You could. Yep.
That's what I'd like to do.
Okay. You crawl, scrambling away from this creature as it slowly is lurching after you. You drag yourself through the door and hit the button to close it. And it slams shut on you. And you listen. Clump. Clunk. Clunk. And a claw grates across the door. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks for listening to Chariot of the Bobs. If you'd like to support the show, there are a few key ways to do that. Give us a rating on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your podcast app of choice. Find and follow us on social media at The House of Bob. Join our Discord and say hi. And you can also support us on Patreon. Supporters at the $5 tier get access to behind-the-scenes discussions and special one-shots. Supporters at $10 per month get our monthly RPG design blog. This year, 2023, we're writing a full mega dungeon themed around the tarot, a whole new, specially themed level every month that you can use for your home games. Artwork for this series is by Sean Makes. Audio production and sound design is by Astronomic Audio. Music for this series is by Duke Albert. Roll on.
Why did I not ask Clayton to come with me? What
I
the
have no
fuck
idea
was I thinking?
why you went down alone or why you decided to shoot it by yourself.
Yeah. I like
Me
how
either.
you didn't disturb it, so you're like, I know, I'll go back in.
I shoot it once with my weapon that needs to be rolled.
I figured the element of
good.
surprise would work in my favor.
It did.
I was hoping I might do enough damage to just like kill it instantly.
It did not. No,
These things take a lot of damage, hey?
they really do.
They really do. Last time on House of Bob's actual play, Oh my God. What did I write here? Last time on Chariot of the Bobs. Do you still need to reactivate the ship's reactor? Nuclear reactor. Fission reactor? I don't know. It's a reactor.
It's a fishy reactor.
That too. Salmon, maybe.
Should I take my headphones off? Since it sounds like they might be doing some plotting against me.
Sure.
Don't metagame.
Okay.
No, take them off.
I think I'll have more fun.
You'll
Sean,
you'll
message
get
me
your
in
turn in a
Discord
bit.
when I should put them back on.
I will. Please remove your headphones.
Okay.
We did a
Hello.
swap. We did a swapperoo.
Okay. Swippity swap it.
Beep, boop, boop, boop. I'm going to bring the other guys back in.
Hello.
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 All right.
Something bad happened.
This PDF is driving me nuts today. Miller, you're a 5. Davis, you're a 2. And my creature operates on 4 and 9.
I think you're all 10s just for what it's worth.
Oh, aren't you sweet?
Do you get any bonuses if the person's your buddy?
You should.
I do.
You get bonuses?
Yeah, I do. I have an ability that does bonuses with my buddies.
Oh.
Maybe we should have been buddies. Oh my God, dice. Get out of here. Okay. Hang on. I gotta fucking unwedge these dice here. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. This is bad. This is so bad.